In this video, we'll see how to get the information about the current user. And to get the information about the current user, we need to use the @salesforce/user scope module. And the approach is again same. You need to import the property, and that property you can use it on in your component. And the property that this module support is ID and is guest. So to know the user ID of the logged in user, you can give the property name as ID. And if you want to check, if you are in community, you want to check whether your user is a guest, then you can use is guest property, which indicates true or false. If it is true, it means it's logged in as a guest. Okay, so let's go to our component and quickly create this. So let's create another component, and we'll say user information is our component name. So now the component is ready, and we need to import the properties. So import is pretty easy. We are importing ID from @salesforce/users/property name, that is ID, and we want to import the another property that is guest from @salesforce/users/is guest. And now we'll map both the properties to a variable. So I'll create a variable ID, or I can give user ID, and I can create another property is guest, and I'll map it to the property is guest. So let's quickly create the card with the title get user info demo. And here what we're gonna do, we'll create a strong tag and copy paste the strong tag again, and in the strong I'll say user ID is, and we'll map the user ID that we are storing in a variable user ID. And similarly I'll say is user guest, and we'll do that on the screen as well. So let's deploy this and see, and let's go to our org and edit the page and search for our user. Our component name is user information, and we forgot to change the meta tags. So let's quickly change the meta tags here and change this to true and set the targets. And let's deploy this, and you can refresh the page here itself. And let's search our component name user information and drag it to the right side, hit save, and let's go back. Now as I'm not a guest, so it should show me false. Yeah, it's showing false, and it giving me my user ID. So this is how you can fetch the user ID, and you can check whether the user is guest or not. And you might think what the user ID gonna help us. With the help of user ID, you can fetch the all information using the wire adapters that we'll see in the when we learn about wire services. But right now you should know how you can fetch the user ID, and you can check whether the user is guest or not. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.